it's really warm here, but
it's
I
very
couldn't
warm
get
in
it off
here.
because I need to, give in air for this Frankenstein Victorian.
Absolutely.
Oh, great.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. You look better than us.
Oh,
Good.
Take your time. Really hungry, huh?
let's do it.
Okay, Matt James, please. Speed.
Hi, Daniel and James. Really excited to see Victor Frankenstein. It's a new version of it. Do you both agree that this is the most extreme performance you ever had in your film history?
No, I wouldn't quite say that. I mean, I think physically this is the most extreme for me in terms of I've never played a character with any kind of, this kind of physical contortion on screen before.
Right.
But I think, kitty darlings and horns and things. There's something very, obviously this film has intense moments, but I think there's something very earnest and sweet actually about Igor as a character,
Right.
which is not present in all the people I've played. So.
Yeah, and you think
He's
agree
manic,
this is...
he's mental, and he's
Yeah.
quite. I think his levels of energy are quite sort of unparalleled for me as an actor, in terms of what I've done. So yeah, and perhaps that way it is quite extreme. But you're dealing with flesh and you're dealing with the reanimation of dead corpses and stuff like that. I would hope that it was extreme on some levels.
Well, by saying extreme, because I noticed that you spit a lot on screen. Because you have to look vicious and angry and all the time. So that's the only, well, not the only things, but that's very obvious.
Well, we have a term which is that he's spitting mad.
Right.
And he is mad, and he's so mad he spits.
So do you improvise that, or?
That was
No, that's-
you
you like
have
it?
wranglers. You've the
You
team
know what?
of people.
Levels of spit.
I
know, I'm taking
we have
this
to
to
like
level
fill his
9.
mouth up with water
Yeah.
before.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Are you serious?
No, I'm definitely not serious.
I'm like Gary Oldman in Friends. Just like spitting on Joey's face the whole time he's acting. It is though, dude, it is. Watch me, I'm going to get some really rubbish awards for this movie.
Well, you have to walk in a very strange way, which I can see obviously very uncomfortable.
You've just seen him coming in here. Hey.
So is it like, do you have to walk in a certain way? And
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really keep doing it between takes, but just
Right.
because I think I started doing that for a bit and then very quickly realised that was going to be stupid and unnecessary and very painful. So it was just something that you kind of get used to, and you sort of regret it for a few days after you're finished, but then you recover from that, and it's fun. Look, there's something fun about being weird and contorted, and
Right.
I don't know what it is, but I just enjoy it.
There's loads of fetish clubs that you can go to.
Yeah,
where you
I get.
You can explore how fun that really could
Yeah,
be.
and it's fun for a lot of other people too, I imagine.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, but do you use any application to help you walk in a strange way?
No,
it's
not
just
particularly. It's just me.
And how do you like that? Even fans didn't recognize you.
It was definitely like when I had this hair and I
Right.
could go out sort of on the street, I could just sort of pull it all down in front of my face and be almost unrecognisable. So that was definitely the one plus point of the hair.
Right, that means that it's very successful. Like, these two characters really transform you. And do you think it's a movie about bromance?
Yeah, in a way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the central relationship is definitely, between James and I, and it's about two young guys, like, pushing each other forward and inspiring each other to bigger and more insane ideas.
And when we kind of like leap into the air and high five and go, bros forever, you can't deny that it's a bro film.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Victorian bros forever, my lord.
and, Victor Frankenstein, the story has been remade a couple of times over the past probably a century.
Yeah, no.
Right? Haven't you seen the very first one, the orange one with the flat hat?
I've never seen anything. I've never seen a single Frankenstein movie.
Are you serious?
Read the book, but and I've seen bits of Young Frankenstein, but yeah, such.
I've only seen Young Frankenstein, and I haven't read the book. So
I won't even
I'm
watch
admitting this really early on this press tour. But yeah, no, those are my only. But I think in a way that's good because it just means you don't come to the film with any like.
But you did write She's All That, didn't you?
Yeah.
But the flat hat is so iconic that we all, well, even if we haven't seen the movie because we're not even born yet, but we all saw it in Halloween Party, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a story that kind of everyone knows, but nobody really knows. Like, everyone knows as much as I know it, which in terms of not having read it or seen any of the films, but you sort of just think that you know it.
You do, though. You know so much without ever having seen any footage.
Yeah, but so I hope that's what I kind of like about this, is it is reimagining it for a new crowd, and hopefully, hopefully people will enjoy it.
But how do you give yourself an air of, that zeitgeist?
I think you just, trust that you're in the director's hands.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Scripts does a lot of that, and you just play the character the way that you think you got to play it, The only thing I thought was that playing this sort of quintessential mad scientist, I had to satisfy what the audience expect from that. Give them a lot more, hopefully, and do more interesting things, but had to sort of hit certain iconic sort of moments almost, or poses almost, and that was sort of that was paying homage to respecting the zeitgeist.
Speaking about the fun in the studio, I know you guys are playing with a lot of water, right? Even though it's raining outside, you still use a fake rain.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like,
did we have a water
pistol fight? Yeah.
Which would have been pretty awesome.
That would have been a great way to end the film.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, rain machine.
Super soaker.
So you guys are actually playing off screen.
We had a lot of fun on the film. Like we got on very well. But there was definitely that was the one. Like I definitely had enough of water by the end of the 3 weeks in the under the rain machines, because for some reason rain machine water is colder and larger than real rain. So it's definitely like we were, by the end of that 3 weeks, we were like, okay, I'll be ready to dry off now.
Does the crazy makeup come off because of the rain?
I didn't have the crazy makeup on at that point, so it was all right. And the guy playing the monster, I think his prosthetics all held up pretty okay under the rain, but I did feel very sorry for him on those nights because he was basically naked other than his prosthetics.
You basically?
No, not him. The monster
the one
at the end.
Who played the monster.
Yeah, James is just naked the rest of the time.
Yeah, when I'm off camera. And get me out of this.
Is it uncomfortable? Well, it's pretty handsome. You're good looking in it.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Yeah, that's why I dress like this. Because,
what the costume was? Oh no, I loved it. I like all the costume. I quite like all that shit.
And Daniel, you're one of the most recognizable young men on the planet because of the Harry Potter. Everything he got is pro and con. Is there why you try so many dark roles after you did Harry Potter?
Not really, because I think Harry Potter was pretty
dark. Yeah,
like that's the thing. Like towards the end, I mean,
exactly what I thought.
they're always those films like towards the end. Even the first one, like I melt a guy's face at the end of the first movie. I mean, they're all pretty dark. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not every film I make is like a statement on Potter or what I used to do, but I'm just enjoying getting a chance to do lots of other material now. It's definitely, when you do one thing for 10 years, it sort of builds up like an energy to just like get out and do a lot more stuff.
Mm-hmm. And how do you see he's transformed after Harry Potter? What does that mean?
Well, no, I think Daniel's doing an amazingly difficult thing, which is not to be pigeonholed. And that's not just for somebody that's come out of doing what you've been doing, like you say, for the last 10 years. That's for any actor.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, like sort of expressing himself over a vast range of genres, and that's really exciting to see.
Yeah, I think I get like, I just do what every actor does, which is try and do like as many things as possible. But because I played one character for so long, you sort of it draws more attention than I think it would for most other actors.
It's weird though. I feel like maybe for the public it's still like that, maybe. But I feel like for people in the industry, they've gone way beyond seeing you as Harry Potter now, and I feel like everybody knows now. It's like, yeah, you've definitely gone through that sort of time of like, oh, he's having to prove himself now after doing that thing for 10 years. That's come and gone.
Yeah,
it's like, it feels like people within the industry get you for who you are as an actor, not what you brought along.
No, it's not. It is. I'm starting to feel that. Thank you, mate. Yeah.